It's very fun. This really is fun. Today I ventured into the rain for the purpose of taking a photograph at the Old Mission Dam. Exactly 1 year ago, I'd made a photograph of the dam on this date in 2020. The image was of the dam the same day right after a storm. Today, 1 year later, a storm is actively passing over Mission trails. Simply because the rain is present and the temperatures are cooler than usual does not mean that I wouldn't be able to find joy in the experience. Earlier in the week, Desmond Tutu passed away. Desmond Tutu was renowned for expressing distinguishing traits such as joy and his ability to find joy even in the toughest of experiences. A book that I've found useful on many fronts, not only for myself, but those that I've worked with, is the Book of Joy, written by Desmond Tutu and the Dalai Lama. As a photographer, I find that I'm using my mindfulness practices. My mindfulness practices and teachings are deeply shaped by 10 attitudinal foundations. One of those attitudinal foundations is the concept of beginner's mind. Beginner's mind is approaching moments the way an unknowing child might, staying curious and staying open to whatever's showing up. Beginner's mind is a way of being that helps me, as a photographer, take photographs of scenes as if I was photographing it for the first time. Every click of the shutter, every button press on the camera. So often in life, we enter situations with expectations, and when those expectations are not met, we suffer. This can show up in photography also. If I arrived at the dam today expecting some fantastic scene as compared to last year's photo, I might have been very disappointed by the picture that I made today. It was different, yes, drastically changed, not at first glance. Yet beginner's mind approach allowed me to investigate how today's picture and experience might be new, never before experienced by me. I've been to the dam thousands of times. I go out there very frequently, oftentimes many times a week. I don't always photograph it. Today, trying to compare today's photo by one taken from a year ago. This is when I discovered puddles in the dirt pathway nearby. These puddles form in the same similar places each rainy season. My grandson discovered these puddles and how much fun they could be back in 2018. Today, I rediscovered how much joy could be experienced jumping and splashing in the water. People passing by, for the most part, smiled and carried on their path, rejecting any invitation to play also. Most were accepting of my odd adult behavior of jumping up and down in water puddles. These are experiences that add to the joy that follows whenever a photograph is being viewed at a later date. This photograph may not have the greatest composition or lighting. For me, what it does offer are remembrances of not only the fun and the joy I had splashing in water puddles, but also the joy others expressed walking by, and remembrances of the joy my grandson expressed doing the same years before. Staying mindful of the sensations of being wet, of my pounding heart as I stomped up and down, of the movements in my muscles, of the smile on my face. These are experiences that are available to all of us always, if only we can pause and be aware of them. If you like this video and would like to see others like it, I invite you to subscribe down below.